Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message for you, Scorpio. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have the Six of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or any zodiac sign. I think this is some good news from the past. From someone from the past. Like really good news. Perhaps they won at something, or they just recently got a job, or they won in a lawsuit, or something along those lines. It could be like sports related, or something like that. And you're the Queen of Cups here, right? I think it's a safe assumption. As I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, I simply asked how will Scorpio feel about what's going on, and the Nine of Cups showed up. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So whatever this news is, I think you'll be satisfied, even if it's indirectly related to you, because you could be hearing some good news about someone else, right? Perhaps your grandchild or your friend's child won something, or they got accepted into a university or something like that. It could be directly related to you. Perhaps somebody from your old job is reaching out to you and they're going to be like crying, telling you that everything is falling apart after you left or something like that. Right to the left from the Queen of Cups we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but in most cases the Six of Cups is associated with the past, right? Not necessarily love interests, but just someone or something from the past. The Page of Wands, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Chariot, right? The Chariot is a card of victory, success. Could be a Cancer you're dealing with, right? It's a card of a triumph. And the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is also a victory and success card. And the Page of Wands is a message, or somebody, or perhaps somebody will reach out to you and tell you, or you'll see something on social media, or something along those lines, or you'll see it about it in the news. But most likely it's going to be a direct message, or a phone call, or a letter, or something like that. So yeah, good news, good news, Scorpio. I don't think we need to do any clarification or potential outcome spreads for this situation. I think it's crystal clear what's going on. Instead, let's move on and take a look at another lost message real quick. Here's another lost message for you, Scorpio. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Chariot. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have water, Cancer, not Scorpio, or Pisces. Well, I hope you're ready for someone like this person coming into your life, Scorpio. The King of Wands, that's the person. And they're like borderline possessive, or will be borderline possessive, right? They want you all to themselves and they're not sharing. Most likely because they'll just fall madly in love with you, right? That's how it feels. Borderline possessive. Right, so the King of Wands in the middle could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, it could be somebody who is like a leader, somebody who is easy to get up and go, you know, that type of a personality. They're clarified by the Seven of Wands. In this case, I think the Seven of Wands, this is them being very protective of you. This is a card of somebody who is on active defense. So if you got other people interested in you, they will fight them off. They will make sure everybody understands that they want to move forward with you, and nobody else stands a chance, right? But we actually start with the Page of Cups clarified by the Chariot. The Page of Cups, it could be them asking you out on a date, if you meet this person through friends or online, or if you meet this person somewhere while you're, I don't know, walking your dog or something like that, or going grocery shopping. If you meet this person somewhere at some kind of an event, the Page of Cups, yeah, this is them approaching you, being super nice to you. The Chariot clarifying that could be a water, could be a Cancer you're dealing with. But the Chariot is a card of victory and success, right? It's a card of a triumph. So they're hoping to win you. And they're hoping to be triumphant over other suitors, over other people who are interested in you, if you have such people. The Chariot is also a card of literally going somewhere. Okay, and right next to the deck we have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups. I specifically clarified the Four of Pentacles because it could go both ways. It could be a card of somebody who is like borderline possessive, wanting to hold on to something or someone, or it could be a card of somebody who is not opening up, somebody who is closed off. That's why I clarified it, just to make sure what that card means. And it is borderline possessiveness, right? Similar to the Seven of Wands. They want you all to themselves. Right, and because the Knight of Cups clarifying it is all about love, genuine, authentic love. This is the most romantic night out of all four nights. It could be you, right? You are a water sign. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, and perhaps this is a way of the universe to say they want to hold on to you, Scorpio, right? And the Tower on the bottom of the deck, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, Scorpio. But if you want to stay a bit general, then the Tower could be something that happens unexpectedly. Right? Perhaps you're not gonna expect this person to like get so overly protective, right? Which could be a bit of a red flag, to be honest with you. But at this point, it's like a small red flag, right? So the Tower in this case is just something that happens unexpectedly, very unexpectedly. Perhaps, like if you have plans for the next few days after the two of you meet, you may have to change your plans because this King of Wands will be like, oh, let's go here, let's do that together, let's spend time together. You get the idea, right, Scorpio? So you may have to change your plans if you want to. All right, and yeah, let's take a look at the potential between you and this person real quick. So here's the potential outcome between you and the person we saw in the previous spread, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Fool clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Sun clarified by the Queen of Cups. And we have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The good news is that I think you're going to welcome this into your life. I think you're going to be actually happy about this. Even though this person may seem a little bit overprotective. But perhaps in the past you dealt with people who were wishy-washy, who didn't know what they want, who were non-committal, who would say things like, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. It feels like this person is not going to be like that. Quite the opposite. They want to move forward with you right now. Right? And that's why they're fighting off other people if you have other people interested in you. All right? Very protective. Very protective. We start with the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Ace of Wands belongs to that King of Wands we saw in the previous spread. Remember that King of Wands? If you, if you go back and look at them, you'll see that the King of Wands is holding up a wand, right? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. It's a fire sign indicator. It's a card of a new beginning. It's also very passionate ace, all right? The Eight of Wands clarifying it is a card of travel. It's a card of communication. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. So yeah, I think this person is just simply like head over heels when it comes to you. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a repeat card, right? Again, they want you all to themselves. All right. In the middle, we have the Fool clarified by the Two of Cups. The Fool could be an Aries. The Sun could be Leo. Both are fire signs indicators, right? But at the same time, the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of just going for it. To me personally, when the Fool and the Sun cards show up in the same reading, they're talking about pretty much the same thing, right? Because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, right? And if we compare those two cards, they kind of look alike. Because in the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun, right? And then we have the actual Sun with the Sun card with the Sun in it, the gesture of the person in the Fool card, and the gesture of a child riding that horse in the Sun card. To me, this is an identical gesture. To me, it's a gesture of a very happy individual, right? So that's why this feels very happy to me. The Two of Cups clarifying the Fool features two people, right? And I believe that's you and this King of Wands in there. And it's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, right? And the Sun is actually clarified by the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. I think we're all in agreement about that. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and I think that's how you're going to be. That's how you're going to be feeling about what's going on. This is a fantastic new beginning, Scorpio. Just to sum up, it's a fantastic new beginning. Yes, this person could be a little bit overprotective, a little bit borderline possessive, but I think they're coming from the space of they just want to move forward with you, and that's it, right? Because they're in love with you. And I think you're going to be really happy because this person is not fooling or playing around. Alright, so hopefully this makes sense. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing January.